In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to change an image on Hover in Wix Studio. Creating an interactive image effect can really breathe life into your website, offering an engaging user experience that viewers can appreciate. We'll go step by step so that by the end of this video, you'll have the skills to add this cool feature to your own site. First, let's start by selecting the element that you want to trigger the hover effect. This will often be your original image, the one that people will see initially as they visit your site. You want to ensure this element is highlighted, giving you access to modify it. Now, once your element is selected, the next step is to open the Inspector panel. This is a toolbox for all the details and settings that you can tweak to get the desired outcome. You can usually find the Inspector panel in the top right corner of your dashboard. Another option might be selecting the Open Inspector directly if you have a different setup. With the Inspector panel now open, navigate to the Animations and Effects section. In some interfaces, this might alternatively be labeled as the Animations or Interactions tab. Here is where the magic happens. You'll be adding the interactive components that make your image changes on Hover. Next, you'll want to add a new interaction. When prompted, choose On Hover, or it might just say Hover as the trigger for this interaction. This setting tells Wix Studio to activate your chosen animation or effect when a user hovers their cursor over the image. Now, for the actual animated element, you have a couple of creative options that allow for flexibility fit for your design goals. You can either animate the same image element. Options include changing the image's opacity or switching it to another state. This can be a subtle shift that adds elegance and a polished feel to your site's visual design. Alternatively, you can choose to work with a different image element. In this case, you would initially set this image to be hidden so that it only appears when hover interaction occurs. This gives you the ability to create a more dynamic interaction, as you might choose to have a completely different image or an enhanced visual that offers more information to your users. And that's it. You now have all the steps needed to change an image on Hover in Wix Studio. Not only does this increase user engagement, but it also adds an interactive touch that can separate your site from others, making your content more memorable. Thank you for following along, and happy designing!